on 17, and 18 the wind just got us. It actually, yeah, it was a weird one. I think it funnels down there, and I was trying to hit a hard wedge, and it got knocked down. But you know, I thought 15 was going to win at the start of the day, and it looks like that could be the winning number. So you know, I give it my best. I just came up a little short.
Looking like your third straight top 5 though of 2019. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
251 all the way to the hole. 230 roughly. That's going. Oh, that might have gone through the eucalyptus trees on the left-hand side.
Well, Rory may have been prophetic there, saying he thought 15 was going to be the number. JB can 2-putt from there to get to 15. Justin Thomas needs to hit a good shot from about a 150-yard mark. Must make birdie. Excellent shot from JB.
Okay.
Plays at some good solid iron shots. And has driven it impeccably.
Safety.
So Peter, Adam hit out of the bunker.
He hit out of the bunker and really had to lay back quite a ways.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one big mistake, hitting it in the right bunker there at 17 off the tee. That's why you see so many players up the left side. Justin's played to his strength. Excellent from this range. Well, Peter, we thought it was going to be a two-race, but a couple of hours back. 14 and 13 under. 12 in the clubhouse.
Isn't it some kind of race? I can tell you that. I've got Justin at 148 yards to the hole.
JB is about 30, maybe 32 feet, almost exactly pin high. So not a difficult 2-putt at all. So in Justin's mind, he knows JB is going to be 15 under leading here.
Top was it? Southwind.
Got to figure out a way to get this inside 10 feet.
Good wedge.
Yeah, he's planning on hitting at 130 and letting the wind do the rest.
Stuck the finish. Will it spin? Yes. Certainly did what he needed to do there. 8 feet for birdie for Justin Thomas. A 2-horse race indeed. We'll be right back. Stay with us. JB by 1.
Let's check out the PGA Tour champions, the Chuck Classic, as they were battling all the way to the finish line. Came down to a 3-man playoff. Olin Brown, his play for 18th, or 4, did not fall in the cup now. The par putt needed from Bernhard Langer. And he misses something we don't see too often. Opened up the door for Miguel Angel Jimenez. Jimenez able to run one extra hole. He was able to come away with the title. 13 under the winning score as he shoots a pair of 66s over the final 2 days. So the Spaniard winning. Olin Brown, Bernhard Langer finishing tied second. Look at the Charles Schwab Cup standings. Langer still maintaining his perch at the top. The Toms and Tom Lehman, they're battling right now for that second position. Miguel Angel Jimenez moving up into the top 5. That battle will continue over the course of this year. We'll see Langer's the man to beat once again.
Well, you've had a chance to see how everything's happened on this green, the speed of this green. Ian, what kind of speed are we talking about for the home spot?
Well, it's another one of those exposed greens, so it's pretty slippery across there. but there's not that much going on.
Motherfucker, get on the green!
JB's length. That's so concerning. You know, it's not that slippery that he can't just lay it down there somewhere close. It's not like the 15th green, say, or the 16th green. This one a little more easier to read. And he's got it on the right level, hasn't he, Peter? It's right up there, just across the ridge.
It's a pretty level putt. It should try to get away a little bit to the right, I would think. But yeah, this is a fairly straightforward putt to be able to gauge the speed. Now it's another thing whether you can control it.
Exactly, and you've got to factor in the wind, right to left, a little help.
There's a little downhill and downwind, so that's the only thing. You over-calculated that in, and then you come up for a few shots. That's what I think the only thing you do.
Yeah, you don't want to leave yourself to downhill second putt. We saw what can happen, and it happened to JB back at 11. JT moving his mark. Actually,
Adam is as well.
They're all on the same line, so I'll be watching JB Holmes' putt very closely, Peter. You watch them both, they'll both run in to see what happens. That's funny, all three on exactly the same line.
Yeah, they're going to be hoping that he gets a good putt and they can get a read, but not so good that he makes it.
There's Adam there now. Plenty of light, Peter. Oh, what do you think? Hour?
Oh yeah,
That's
that's not
yeah.
an issue.
Would leave the flag stick in, I would imagine. Takes his time getting set, and then once he's up over it, actually quite quick from here.
He's got some pace, he's got some pace.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. I mean, it's obvious that it's downhill, down breeze. It's just a perfect lay.
I thought you go for overkill and you kind of miss-hit it and it comes up short, but I was not expecting that far past.
To see his reaction there saying, wow, it's way more than he expected. It's a huge help to the other two. In fact, he's going to be outside Justin Thomas. He'll be putting before Justin putts for birdie.
Pretty much the same scenario we had back on 16.
Wow. Wow, indeed.
Ian, I'm sitting down here. I got to feel like that was a misread, misjudgment on the speed, not necessarily a nervy stroke from the situation.
He had a full swing of that, didn't he? That was
I
a full
agree.
stroke.
I agree.
That wasn't like it was dollied and it was, oh my goodness, this is impossible.
Well, Adam saw it and he still hit it a little long and to the left as well, so it's really hard to read.
Oh no. Ah, damn it. Fuck me.
Justin's jumped in, this is what I was talking about. They're all on the same line, so while Adam was hitting his putt, Justin quickly got in there. And there's the three balls as they walked up onto the green. Adam's in the middle there, you can see his pitch mark.
So what we're saying now is reasonably straight then. I know JB first.
Yeah, he's at least a foot and a half outside.
Yeah, I think Justin Thomas's putt's straightish now, isn't it? Seems like something's pulling it to the left corner.
Well, it does go a little bit that way, but the wind as well,
Yeah.
as it's dying, it's just making that much difference. They're the things that are hard to read in.
Oh, this thing's now hit this thing hard enough.
Yeah, after that one's been so
Yeah.
Not much in this putt. It's almost firm and straight in, I would say.
Well, it's 10 feet. That's the issue. 9 feet 10 inches.
Oh,
Goodness me. And that's
Oh,
gone
Mike.
severely the other way to what it did coming down. That's not an easy putt to read. So a 3-putt par for JB Holmes, remains at 14 under. We didn't see that coming, did we? No, I certainly did not. Now Justin Thomas has a chance, similar length putt to the one he holed at 16.
I don't know how he reads it after seeing those first 2 putts on the same line.
And the second putt from JB, being more to the left.
His putting, you know, the 2 par 5s on the back 9.
That's right. 3 putts from 3 feet.
3 putted both of them.
Yeah. And he's putted well all week. Jim, and you make that point, but he's number 1 putter this week.
I tell you guys, I'll tell you guys, he's going to make this.
Just ease it in. Let's see if it takes the same break. So he's in that pretty straight. And his did break. About 18 inches left for the par. So they'll head to the 18th. 1 shot difference. The difficult 18th to play. 4 is a great score. I thought he hit a really good putt there, Nick, didn't you? Just broke away where the others
Yeah,
did.
I thought it might run straight with all that wind and all that stuff. Adams looked like it was going left. So, he did the right thing on that left. And just with a fraction more.
That's the 4th putt that Justin has missed inside 8 feet in the last 5 holes. Adam Scott also tapped in. He can't believe that. He really thought he hit a good putt there. So there's the man looking for his 5th victory on tour, JP. Par at the last. 4's a good score up there. Or can Justin Thomas make a birdie? Force the issue. As always, guys, it's been an exciting finale here at Riviera Country Club. Always produces great players and a great finish.
That putt for Thomas, he had 2 great looks. Before he struck his, he saw on that same line, and they did not break like that at all, because they had a little more pace, but both Holmes and Scott missed on the left side, and I think he put it exactly where he wanted, Nick.
absolutely. I think that after seeing, especially Adams, just steer its way and stay up there.
Yes.
I thought left edge, by his gesturing, that's what he believed. Left edge was fine, and then it suddenly, can't hit it hard going downhill.
Well, as you might expect, thousands ringing the 18th as the suspense arrives at the final hole, with Thomas trying to figure out a way to make up a shot.
And right now the wind is blowing as hard as it has all day long. Downwind from the left.
Just wants to make sure he rides the wind, don't pull it left and hang up on the hill.
Perfect. That's going to be really good. And it could run out quite a bit. Set is a little less than an hour away. Holmes, who plays that little cut, just must be careful. You got that stand of eucalypti down the right, and block it out.
He has really driven the ball beautifully, especially on his back 9. Much too.
In theory, he can drag it hard.
on the 72nd hole of this wins at 18th hole in TPC Scottsdale. Water down the left, he blows it over that. Wells Fargo with all the trouble down the left. Houston with water down the left. Here he is, a little close for comfort. That was nice. Very good.
Yeah. Side by
He'll be,
same
he'll be
distance. That's
just
gonna,
a little farther away than Justin Thomas.
Yeah.
He'll play first.
Boy, he hugged right down the cut line. Good result in the end. One last statuesque driver swing for Scott for this tournament. He's fallen back into a tie for 7th.
This is a little more down the right side.
And will stay in the right rough. Back left hole location at 18. It'll be interesting watching the approaches by these two. We're back to the Genesis Open in just a moment.
Looking forward to a couple of events coming up this week. The World Golf Championships Mexico Championship takes center stage with 550 FedEx Cup points on the line. Tiger Woods will be part of the field in Mexico City at Club de Golf Chapultepec. And Phil Mickelson back to defend 550 FedEx Cup points. And we look forward to this stellar field. They will battle over the course of 4 days. And then we'll see who can ultimately come up with the championship. It'll be worth 550 X Cup points, and then as we take a look at the next few weeks on tour, also an event that will run right alongside on the schedule with the Mexico Championship will be the Puerto Rico Open, as it will be played in Rio Grande at Cocoa Beach Golf and Country. Now J.B. Holmes with the lead. Way up the 18. Pick up a birdie at the par 5 17. But a drive of 300 yards, has 170 left as he looks to finish on this par 4 at famed Riviera. A 1 underscore for the round for J.B. Holmes, and he is the lead dog in this group, working his way up 18, getting ready to size up his second shot with a beautiful drive up the left center of this fairway, 300 yards off the tee, leaving 170 yards coming in. And take a look at the climb, gives you an idea of the elevation change.
It's the trophy they're playing for. All the FedEx Cup points that come with it. Hands in pocket. Of course, they just looped around today. They came out and they were hitting their second shots at the 3rd when play commenced at 6:45 this morning. So here they are, 10 hours later. They didn't take a break between rounds 3 and 4. It was just march on. So it's been a marathon, no question. If Holmes wins, it would be his 5th. Thomas would be his 10th. That's all the things that he would get moving into the top 10 of the FedEx Cup standings. A spot in next week's World Golf Championship event down in Mexico City.
that's one way to change the schedule.
It is.
So he wasn't planning that, but he's quite happy to be repacking to go to Mexico City.
Yeah, I hope he brought the passport.
Who's going to go, Peter? Who's away out of these two?
These two, JB will be first to play. Justin will be last to play. Adam will be the first to play out of the right rough.
Well, being fractionally further left, the most important thing is to carry the whole corner. Cannot be left the flag coming up short. You get stuck on the hill.
He's got a little bit of issues with the trees on the right, so he's going to have to start this toward the rough on the left and just continue to curve it on the wing.
Yeah, I was talking about problems there, Peter. You've got to make sure he flies across that left-hand corner of the green. Adam just needs a really good strike to get the thing airborne. Down to on the wind. Fabulous.
How good is that?
There you go.
If he makes that, he can join Charles Howell, joint sixth. Now Holmes with his ball flight and shot shape, this maybe is not the exact flag he would like to have at the 18th hole.
No, he can pretty much eliminate the problems on the left. He's got 171 yards. And he has a 9-iron in hand.
Brandon Parsons urging him to trust it as a last thought. He's going to towel off though.
You know, I'm saying got to land at least 15 yards into the green to take that left corner out of play.
And it's so much downwind, Nick. I'm not sure you can curve it very much.
Yeah,
Your starting direction is going to be your ending direction.
Starts at the middle of the green.
Oh, it's a long way back. Dug in.
Coming off a 3-putt at the previous hole.
We've got that's in Bubbafield. Bubba had to grab a quick 4-putt from that spot.
Slammed the first one by and missed it coming back.
Just
168 yards to the hole.
Just land it on your number you intend. You're not going to hit it too far left or right, are you? So just get it the right distance.
You can somehow channel into the guy the first 54 holes here. He loves it. Didn't have all that much grab to it. But he's going downwind.
Yeah, uphill downwind, very difficult. So that was he's definitely, I would have thought, going to have two chances of tying. Either JB is going to have a tough time with a 2-putt, and odds on Justin Thomas holding that putt a slim one, but it's doable. Maybe the lead's been right to left.
Will it be JT? Or will it be JB? And he's disappointed how far that ran out. He saw it from back in the fairway and thought maybe he'd be somewhere closer to hole high. You could just tell by his reaction.
Yeah, mind you, after what we've seen, that's actually in the few that's got the back edge. Many have been short coming downwind. The ball got knocked down, so I think he did well to get it up there at least.
And you see Thomas repair his pitch mark just beyond hole high, 8 feet away. And it's more than he had hoped for. But I remember that year when we had Bill Haas, Keegan Bradley, Phil Mickelson. Here were all those different possibilities coming to the 72nd green. And the next thing you know, Mickelson and Keegan, and the three of them went on to a playoff, eventually won by Haas. Here it sees for the first time. Oh, he couldn't wait. He had to take a little hop step.
Yeah, he saw his pitch mark and then thought, why did it go forward that much? He struck it well. It sounded crisp, didn't it?
Yes. Like he thought he was inside 10 feet. Can't tell from back in that fairway. It is a glorious sight, too, to see this hillside just packed with golf enthusiasts.
Tough. Hold your concentration. There's a lot going on.
Well, this putt should be fairly slow all the way up there. Nick, I think you're right. His lower ball flight with the 9-iron, the wind just knocked it down a little bit and didn't let it carry.
I would say if you want a two-putt, don't hit it past the hole.
Most everyone we've seen today from this part of the green never accounts for enough break, and it peels off rather dramatically on to the right.
Okay, quiet please.
Of course, he wins it if he just decides to go ahead and
Exactly. Let's we haven't come up with that scenario.
bring a little drama to Hollywood.
Let's have a big celebration. Get there. It's pretty darn good.
Outstanding. Given the moment, the distance, the 3-putt at the previous green, tremendous effort.
We've got freezing cold ground as well, let alone hands.
So he's going to have to make this.
It's a late hook. This is one of those putts you could think you're missing it. Could be foot right with 3 feet to go, and you could still hold it.
Well, if he tries to get it enough speed to make sure that he gets it there, it's going to have to take a little bit of the breakout because it's quick going down there.
Yeah, well, this is all or nothing. I mean, he would deem Jay's going to hold that one, so got to make this. Not worried about the next one.
To force a playoff.
Wow, it's going very straight.
He's got a chance.
It's too straight. That was too straight.
Certainly gave it the firm and straighter attempt. J.B. Holmes. How about the way he's battled through some of these bumps in the road today, and even really in his career, you think back, Nick, to 2011 when he had brain surgery to address some structural defects in his cerebellum. He had an allergic reaction shortly after that that necessitated another surgery. I mean, we're talking about a guy that's really fought through things in his career beyond just the quirkiness of the game and the anxieties and missteps that happen with this crazy sport. Here's Adam Scott for birdie.
Yeah, JB keeps the chunk of scuff to go back with him, keeps it in a jar. Just, I guess, to remind you how lucky you are. I wouldn't want to walk past that each day.
I wouldn't either.
That give me the EBGBs, but I guess he feels very fortunate after the surgery had to go through.
Adam Scott, final round 76, finishes in a tie for 7th with Michael Thompson. And now Thomas needs to make this to be, again, Holmes has to put it in a hole yet, but this is to finish a shot ahead of Kim, who's in 3rd.
See that little light patch? That's where I wanted him to aim, just to the right of the hole. But he wanted to take the main line. There it goes. It's come up short.
75. Final round. All right. Roll out the red carpet for J.B. Holmes.
We've been through more twists and turns in the 24 hours of Le Mans this afternoon. I have no idea how. I can't remember how this is all transcribed.
Let's go down you, Peter.
I'm here with our new champion, J.B. Holmes. J.B., are you a fan of roller coasters? I mean, I'm not, because this was some kind of roller coaster ride today.
Yeah, well, we want on a good show for everybody, so with me and Justin thought we'd 3-putt a couple times from some short distances. So, no, it was, man, it was really tough on the backside. The wind was really blowing hard. It was hard putting. It was, you know, it's the way you do it and hit shots and make some key putts. And yeah, it was. It had to be exciting to watch.
Well, it was nerve-wracking, I can tell you that. And this win qualifies you for Mexico now. I don't know if you know that or not. So, and you're not going to need these clothes in Mexico, I don't believe. But congratulations on being able to play next week as well.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'll sign your card and make it official. Well played.
There you go, J.B. Holmes, first time since 2015. He is in the winner's circle, and he's flying from sun all there, and they'll be able to take it in with him. It's a pretty special moment when a player has gone through everything that J.B. has gone through to be able to get back into the winner's circle again. You never know when the next one will come, but this one is in the books as Holmes, by a shot, with a round of 70. Wins Justin Thomas, and Thomas was in control for quite a bit of this tournament as he was able to go out and put together a total of 17 under par and then a birdie. The open hole moved it to 18 under. It looked like he was just going to skate away from the rest of the field, but little by little, as he backed up, others stepped forward, and it was Holmes that was able to get the job done. A lot of other good stories coming out of this week with other players performing well, but really the week beginning with such a tough weather challenge. We went from heavy rains to biting cold, and all the players had to bundle up and get ready for a marathon Sunday, and they tried to log as many holes as possible to make sure this was official. And here at Hogan's Alley, great shot making. It's all said and done. It's J.B. Holmes' trophy to take home. You can listen exclusively to the winner's press conference at PGAtour.com. Congratulations to our winner, J.B. Holmes. This concludes the PGA Tour's final round coverage of the Genesis Open from Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades, California.
Oh, come on. Go in.
Ik dacht dat ik mijn tanden best goed schoonmaakte. Maar mijn tandarts zei me dat er zich nog steeds tandplak ophoopt tussen mijn tanden en mijn tandvlees. Dus hij stap over van deze tandenborstel op deze, met een ronde borstelkop.
Word een expert met Oral-B. Oral-B is rond om meer tandplak te verwijderen zonder tandvlees.
Wauw.
Oral-B. Poets als een pro.
Opnieuw komt Oral-B Genius als beste uit de test bij de Bond.
Met Trivago vind je je ideale hotel. Ook onderweg. Stel simpelweg je filters in en vergelijk de prijzen van honderden apps en websites wereldwijd. Met Trivago je ideale hotel vinden wordt zo wel heel makkelijk gemaakt. Hotel Trivago.
Vergeet winnen en verliezen. Vergeet stereotypes. Vergeet leeftijd. Vergeet #fitgirls en je gewichtsklasse. Vergeet talent. Niet fit. Of niks voor mij. Vergeet de regels. Maak ze zelf. Go try. Decathlon.
De SUV's van Mitsubishi. Met nu tot wel €2000 voordeel. Ga voor een persoonlijk overstapvoorstel naar mitsubishimotors.nl.
Go try mountainbiken. Vanaf €99,99 bij Decathlon.
Mannen doen er alles aan om scheerirritatie te voorkomen. Tot nu. De doorbraak is ons vernieuwde Gillette scheermes met Skin Guard. Een revolutionaire bescherming tussen de mesjes, ontworpen om irritatie tijdens het scheren te verminderen. Je ochtend zal nooit meer hetzelfde zijn. Gillette, de beste maker yet.
Jack van Gelder.
Heeft ooit iemand gezegd?
En Frank Evenblij.
Frank, je bent echt zonder jou.
Nee, dat was je.
Brengen met duidelijke taal.
Dat gaan we beleven.
En ongezouten meningen.
De verwachtingen waren niet...
Een ongecensureerde pep talk. Iedere maandag live op Ziggo Sport Select.
Coming up, we're in Vegas, baby, with Danielle Kang. Hot to trot, we check out the latest in golfing footwear. But first, a trip down memory lane with the voice of the Open.
Okay guys, I'll let you go. This is game number 32. On the tee from England, Justin Rose.
On the tee from Sweden, Henrik Spencer.
And on the tee,
Martin Karma.
Tabon Villachan. With that. From Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy. On the tee from Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy.
For over 40 years, Ivor Robson was the official starter of the European Tour, his distinctive voice sending the game's greatest players off in pursuit of victory. We travelled to Moffat Golf Club in the Scottish Borders to catch up with the now retired Scot and hear his unique perspective of life on tour. A former golfer himself, ironically, Ivor always struggled with those first tee nerves.
I couldn't get the ball off the tee. After I got off the first tee, I was fine. I couldn't get that club away. And I thought, why am I doing this? I'm killing myself. And the funny thing is now, I know what the players are going on the tee. They're nervous. Having experienced it myself, I could understand it, you know.
Robson began his role as the official European Tour starter in 1975, only 3 years after it was founded. His first few years on the tee coincided with the rise to prominence of some of Europe's greatest golfers.
At that time, the European Tour was just getting set up with John Jacobs and Ken Schofield. So I really was at the beginning of it. We were someone to really launch it. Of course, one came Seve. He was dashing young Spanish lad, you know, hitting it everywhere, but scoring well. So this was going to be our ambassador, you know.
I think you always knew from the beginning that he had this talent. It appealed to every golfer, you know, and non-golfers. He was just dashing. This is what we needed. TV loved them, sponsors loved them. They made the European Tour, quite frankly.
From Seve and Langer to Stenson and Rose. For 40 years, Ivor worked alongside the great of European golf. The Scot enjoyed nothing more than seeing talented youngsters become major champions, and he continues to marvel at the current generation of European players.
But some of these young ones coming through, and what strikes me, they don't seem to have any fear. They just stand up there and they're not, and they're not frightened. My goodness, I've seen these players over the years. They're trying to steer the ball, they're frightened. These men have no fear. But I keep thinking, surely somebody it'll get to them because it's not fair.
In his role as European Tour starter, Robson was also on the first tee at the Open and for every Ryder Cup held in Europe between 1980 and 2014. Teeing it up at golf's oldest major is a daunting prospect, but standing on the first tee at golf's greatest team event is enough to get anyone's knees trembling.
Oh, it's totally different. Starting at Open, you arrive there in the morning, there's a few people on the tee, on the stands around the tee, but it grabs you. You don't really notice it, but when you come to the Ryder Cup, you go out there in the morning, there's thousands around stands, and they're chanting and they're shouting, and it's frightening. It is frightening, I promise you. I mean, looking back, you can have a laugh, but at the time it's not funny. I can assure you. They are so tight, the club is shaking. On the tee, Tiger Woods. Those are nerves. Those are proper nerves. They would never hit a shot like that in their life again. Let's get it off the tee. Precision, forget it. Let's get it off the tee.
Ivor's final tournament was in Dubai at the DP World Tour Championship in 2015. The season-ending event featuring the best of the European Tour seemed a fitting place for him to bring his distinguished career to a close.
16 number 23 on the tee from the Netherlands, Jude Rnd.
I tried not to think about it. There was a lot of people around the tee the last 2 or 3 games, but I had to dig deep if you like, and you know, you've got to get it right. It is McIlroy and Andy Sullivan, the last group.
On the tee from Northern Ireland, Rory McIlroy.
A lot of them had photos with me on the last day, you know, had selfies with me. That was nice. Good gentleman, you know. You never had any bother with any player. All professionals and really wonderful people.
Albany in the Bahamas is best known for hosting the PGA Tour's Hero World Challenge every December, as well as being home to some of the best players in the world. We travelled recently to check out one of the game's leading junior academies, which is helping to develop new talent in the sport.
Called the Albany Academy, held by Mitchell Spearman. This is an exclusive area for tour players and for the academy. The academy is for junior golfers trying to get to the higher level. They live here at Albany. They go to school at the Windsor High School, which is adjacent to the 11th hole, which is inside of the grounds of Albany. They cycle over here in the afternoons. spend the afternoons working with Director of Instruction, Jude Rnd. We're so fortunate because so many of the best players in the world are members here at Albany. And there's always a moment where whether it be Tiger Woods, Sharon Rowe, Justin Rose are here, and they are engaged with our juniors. They know who they are. They might come over and have a little conversation. So from our standpoint, we love the fact that the tour players show an interest. Obviously, you can imagine the conversations that the kids are having. Can you believe that so-and-so is right over there and how cool it is? Because all these kids want to be good. They want to really grow in their golf game, and when they see superstars like that, it makes us feel very special that we're here. And that's what Albany has created, is this environment where you don't get facilities anywhere better in the world than where we have right here.
Director of Instruction at Albany is Jude Rnd, the man who has helped to revitalise the short game of world #1, Justin Rose.
Albany in itself is just the most amazing setting, right? It's a very private community, hence why the world's best choose to live here, and they apply their trade and practice here on a daily basis. You know, they fly in and you'll have, at any given moment, you know, the world's best 10, 20 feet away from our students. I honestly don't think there's anywhere in the world that can match it, to be honest. And on a technical standpoint, they know that what they're getting is straight from the tour. It's, you know, it's what these guys do, and they interact with them as well. And it's just a very special program that we're offering here for sure. We cater from 12 right the way through to 18. Obviously, we modify the training according to their age groups or their skill set. So if you're 11 years old, you know, the type of instruction that they're receiving isn't going to be the same as what 17 who's just about to go to college. So yeah, we do a very, very good job of doing that.
Because then what happens is you come down, and then your pressure can rotate. And you can come. This is our second year, so we're new in the industry. We're very different than what's out there. We're not a mass market. We're not in large groups of kids with bunches of instructors. This is very different. It's a great atmosphere being here in the Bahamas. We've got a fantastic gym. We've got everything is purpose built. Obviously, we've got a great beach, so the kids on the weekend play around the golf, go and have a swim, enjoy being a kid, have some fun, and get back here focused to work with us on a Monday. So we feel like it's a unique approach, and something that so far the success we've had of the tournaments that our kids have won is on a very high ratio. So we're very proud of them. Well, right now we have 15 kids in the program, and we're probably going to grow up to 25 kids. And we're so fortunate. We've got kids from all over the world. We've got 2 girls here from Singapore. We've got a girl joining us from India. We've got a couple of Scottish boys, a Welsh girl, some Americans. We've got a little bit of everybody. It's Bahamians as well. So what's cool is watching these different kids come from different parts of the world, all over the globe, and hang out together, play and train together. But each one of them has an individual plan for what they're doing. And really, there's just the camaraderie of spending time practicing their putting or short game together. And so we break up into small groups. A couple might be on the chipping green, a couple hitting some balls, a couple out on the golf course, and we rotate it around. And what's so cool is the support we have from Albany. This is a joint venture with Albany. Members here at Albany get to go and play with our academy kids on the weekend, and we have some Ryder Cup style matches. So it's a great environment for them to nurture and grow, to develop their character of person, and obviously their golf game.
Al meer dan 100 jaar woedt er in Spanje een hevige strijd. De voetbalklassieker Real Madrid-Barcelona. El Clásico. De rivaliteit is van mythische proporties. En straks laait de strijd weer op. Wie gaat er dit keer geschiedenis schrijven? Beleef het mee op Ziggo Sport. Vanavond de tweede wedstrijd halve finale in de Spaanse beker. En zaterdag Real Madrid-Barcelona in de Liga.
heeft ooit iemand gezegd.
En Frank even blij.
Frank, ik echt zonder jou. Nee, dat was je.
Brengen met duidelijke taal.
Dat gaan we beleven.
En ongezouten meningen.
De verwachtingen waren niet...
Een ongecensureerde pep talk. Iedere maandag live op Ziggo Sport Select.
Las Vegas may be famous for its bright lights and casinos, but it's also become a popular base for pro golfers. The 2017 Women's PGA Championship winner Danielle Kang is among them. So we travelled to Vegas to hang out with Danielle, her brother, and their friend, Tour Pro David Lipsky.
Alright, let's have a chipping contest. Closest to the pin. Loser buys dinner. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Nice.
The weather is really nice out in Vegas, and the golf course here has, the back range is only for tour pros only. We have our separate putting greens are for chipping, bunker shots, and I think a lot of PGA Tour players like it out here because on how simple it is, actually is of a lifestyle. Instead, everyone thinks, Vegas life is kind of crazy, but that's, good 20 minutes away. But I think they like that because you have the fun 15 minutes away, 15, 20, and you have the serious practice, which is right here.
It's nice to be able to play and practice with your friends. So, I mean, there are a lot of things to do in Vegas.
Because
If we want to go eat at a nice restaurant, we can always go do that. Go to Top Golf, there's a lot of entertainment. Vegas is never boring. Yeah, never gets old.
I met Ryan Morris, got Piercy out here, and I meet a lot of Web.com players, and they, one time I took Ryan Morris' lesson, that was fun, and his coach came out, and they taught me how to chip, and Scott Piercy, looks at my swing, putting, and I could always do it. And it's always good to have my brother around, so wherever he goes, I kind of follow him, because he's a guy that I ask for in any circumstances in golf.
Is he not gonna win?
David, chunk it. Chunk it. Chunk it. I think I won.
I don't know, I think David got it.
No, wait, I gotta pace that off.
We gotta check that.
I gotta check that one. No.
I think David got it.
No, Alex.
Pretty sure he did.
You always have the balance between golf and social life anywhere you go. I guess or college or amateur golf, anytime. You just know you need to schedule your practice correctly, and you have to practice when you need to practice. When you want to hang out with your friends, that's when you hang out with your friends. I do miss my friends out in LA a lot. However, I really like what I have set up here, that my friends do come and visit because it's Las Vegas, and they could also come and play golf because it's always, today it's a little windy, but it's not unplayable. And we get all different seasons kind of weather, and it's too hot, it's too cold, it's windy, it's not windy, so anytime we go to a tournament, I feel like I have such a nice weather. That's kind of weird.
Danielle's been a really good ball striker since pretty much forever. So she really likes criticizing her swing to the point where we get really self-conscious.
I don't get self-conscious when you criticize my chipping, bunker shots, and pitch shots, and putting.
Yeah, but you're already too confident, so we're just bringing you down with that. Good work.
My friends come and visit because it's Vegas. And the fact that the best restaurants in the world, best shows in the world are just 20-minute drive away just makes it so much easier and convenient. And I like that Vegas life, and you just have to have control, and not be out there all the time. However, they have the best restaurants once again, and I've seen so many shows that a lot of people don't even have a chance in a lifetime to see, so I really like it.
Top Golf in Las Vegas has a big social media presence, and stars like Drake and Justin Timberlake even head there to hit balls. And it's somewhere Danielle likes to spend time as well.
I went to Top Golf when it first opened, and then I go to Top Golf every time my friends want to hang they're usually non-golfer friends when they do want to go to Topgolf, because since all our friends that do play golf, we are at the golf course all day. But Topgolf is a very interesting place to, socialize. You eat and you drink and you have fun, and us golfers are not really like that, especially when you're practicing or playing. So it's a different scene. I recommend a lot of people to go there because I personally think it's a lot of fun for especially other people when they're target practicing and I can go rip out a driver, and it's different, but I really like it. That golf has taken that different route.
When it comes to fashion in golf, Adidas works with some of the biggest names in the men's game. The company claims to be pushing boundaries with its latest footwear technology, so we caught up with the man in charge, Mason Dennison, at the PGA Merchandise Show in Orlando to find out more.
We're taking on a creator brand mindset, and we're doing it in footwear, divided across 3 different lines. So the bulk of our line is what we call the performance line. So that's the badge sport, and that's where you see most of our products that will be worn on tour. But even outside of that, in the brand extensions, we also have a lot of products as well as but done in a different way. So that would be the brand extensions of Adi Gear and Adi Cross.
The performance line has been in the game for a long time and has proved popular.
So this shoe is targeted at the better golfer. So we know our core consumer. We call it, we have them use and carry on the female side. But this is a golfer that absolutely single-digit, someone that loves golf, probably belongs to a country club, but just needs performance, right? They want stability, they want better grip, and they want comfort, but they don't want to sacrifice anything. And this is really the best of the best. So the Tour 360 has always been that for us, and the new spikeless with this shoe with BOA provides that for you. So you get full-length boost technology. You get a rubberized TPU outsole with X traction-shaped lugs to give you tons of grip. You get X torsion on the bottom, so the shoe's rigid enough for the golf swing. You get Tour 360 wrap. You get a new sock liner. You get BOA. So there's a lot of things in this shoe that help performance. But what's really nice about BOA is they have a cable system, and they have a reel and a dial. And there's micro adjustments with BOA, so every turn is a millimeter. So as you walk throughout your round with BOA, you can reach down and individually tighten or loosen your shoes. If your foot swells up a little bit, or if you decide to change your fit, you can pop it off real quick and take your shoes off at the end of the day. So it's definitely convenient, but it also offers a way to close the shoe more uniformly down the ice band.
The next style is Anti-Cross, designed for regular golfers and above.
This is for the golfer who, maybe on a given day they're going to hit rainfalls, and they don't need to put on a stiff, stable shoe. Maybe they want to go hit balls or go play 9 holes and then go to the grocery store and run errands. Or there's someone that just takes a more casual approach to the game and wants to look a little bit more, not like a traditional golfer. And that's what Adi-Cross is all about. It's pushing lifestyle, pushing more of that urban edge. It's stuff that absolutely is golfable, but it blends into your daily life as well. And that's what it's about. And this CrossFit 3 is a perfect example.
The last style is Adi-Pure, casual but still featuring the latest technology.
This is for that golfer that wants that high-end material, wants like a hand-finished leather look, wants something that's in the branding more toned down. So we're very proud of our heritage. We're a sports brand, but there is a consumer out there that just doesn't want a big, bold 3-stripe on their shirt. They want it to match with everything. Maybe they belong to a country club where their attire in general is a little bit more toned down, and they want something they can polish up and keep for a long time. And Adi-Pure is all about rich materials, craftsmanship, quality. We absolutely look to the past, but we do modernize the product. And again, it gives you that head-to-toe look for that person who wants tradition but wants modern technology as well. What's nice about guys on tour is they wear stock shoes. So I think it's a testament to the comfort that we have. So I would say in terms of how many pairs that they wear, it's depending on how often they play. And I think that's something that we hear from our pros and our consumers is 3 stripes. When you take a golf shoe out of the box, you can wear it out on the course right away and you don't need break-in.
In the heart of the Provence-Côte d'Azur region in France, Terre Blanche is nestled in the most beautiful surroundings. This 5-star resort is home to Le Château and Le Rieu, 2 world-class courses. Making the most of the hilly terrain that surrounds Terre Blanche, both layouts offer spectacular views from the club's elevated setting.
Terre Blanche is really a unique resort in Côte d'Azur. We offer 2 18-hole golf courses designed by Dave Thomas. And European Tour Training Center, the only one in the world with another one in Dubai. So this is a unique offer on the region in France.
One of the standout features on offer at Terre Blanche is the Biomecha Swing Centre. It's headed up by Jean-Jacques Rivac, an accomplished athlete who combines the use of biomechanics and modern technology to enhance a player's game.
When Mr. Hope, who is the owner of the resorts, come to me, I was at this time, in the US, and he has the idea in 2000, to be able, to do what we are doing with the top players, to do that in a place, in Europe. And so since the start, his idea, has been to say, I want to create the best we can to improve the performance of the players and to have a crazy experience which makes, performance and makes pleasure. That's why we're creating these fantastic resorts with this academy you can see and this biomechanical lab we have, which between you and me, nobody has this lab in Europe. Almost around 130 kilos at impact, so your weight is, you double your weight at impact.
Look around you, we have everything to train. It's we have 36 holes, a big range area. We can train on 3-4 batting greens. So it's amazing. We have good weather all year. So for me, it's the best place to train in Europe.
Sometimes Jan Newsman, Mike Ware, Mike Kushar, they're coming here for this, and we're very proud. And it's something really special and for the performance of the player, and they can use also all the facilities, the hotel, and the spa.
There's something special because it's not a lab, it's really applied biomechanics. We're looking after the body, we're looking after the comfort you may have in your swing and so on. It's a very specific experience, and when you look at the resort, you have been able to see the suite at the hotels, the different restaurants, the fantastic swimming pool we have. So you can make any sports. That's great to be here, and when we open the door to work every day, it's a pleasure for us.
De beste wedstrijden uit de NBA zie je bij Ziggo Sport. Morgenavond de Game of the Week op Ziggo Sport Select.